Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm really excited. I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm really excited because I've been presented a really cool opportunity based off of the video I'd done a few days ago to interview one of the owners of Vaultbox, and he and a couple of his counterparts, I guess, had watched my video, and as you guys know, I gave a pretty honest review of what I thought about the upcoming product that's going to be releasing January 26th. So that's coming up here real soon. That's what, just over a week from now. As a matter of fact, yeah, just over a week. So next week it's going to be dropping, and Blake wanted to do a Q&A, and this is going to be kind of like that video where we're going to gather up some of your guys' questions in what you want to know about Vaultbox. Now, if you haven't seen the video, it's this one right here. I'll put the link down in the description box if you guys wanted to refer to it. But based off of what I'm hearing and the live coin Q&A panel, as you guys know, I work very closely with them on their channel. There's been a lot of buzz surrounding this vault box, and quite honestly, it could set a new revolutionary type of area of acquisition of coins, unlike we've ever seen before. But that's a huge but in there. It has to be executed to deliver the value. And that's one of the things that me personally, I want to have a chat with Blake. Blake Donen is his name, one of the co-owners of Vaultbox. I will be interviewing him on Friday. It's not going to be a live event, but again, we're using this video that I'm presenting you today to gather up some questions that you guys may have. I know a few of you are very interested in knowing more. Again, go ahead and check out the video. It's going to give you guys all the details on what Vaultbox is. It's really exciting, and I think if Blake and his team does something that is similar to what we've seen in the sports card world when it comes to these mystery packed boxes of collectibles, however, yet deliver a much better quality product to where you're not feeling like you're getting ripped off, I think this is going to be a huge deal. The first release that's going to be coming out in just over a week is what they call Series One. It is primarily a U.S. precious metals derived kind of product. It's going to have silver eagles, it's going to have gold eagles, platinum eagles. Just to give you an idea, that a couple of the Chase coins. There's a $23,000 gold eagle. It's the V75 from 2019, I believe. It's the W reverse, or not the reverse, but the enhanced, I believe. Only a few thousand of those were made, I believe. That's 2020. What's wrong with me? 2020 West Point, and they only made 1,945 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a very low mintage, but they're using NGC, the grading service, to put together the boxes to make them more of an equivalent kind of feel. There's going to be no way to know what's in these boxes because they're packed independently from Vaultbox, from a different company that is going to package them and not have any serialized numbers on them or barcodes to designate what's been packed in those boxes. So each box, just to kind of recap, will feature a common, uncommon, and rare coin on their list. Now, you could access this list by simply going to their website, vaultbox.com. If you wanted to, instead of watch the video, you could go on the website and learn more. But there's 3 coins per box, and the boxes look fantastic, by the way. Very legit. I'm sure they're sourced somehow by NGC for, like mass production. One of the questions, for example, I would be asking Blake is, how many Series 1 vault boxes did you make? All right. You could easily go onto their website to take a look at the actual list of coins that they're adding into the product. That's going to feature the common, uncommon, and the rare slot. In addition to these high priced coins, which there are quite a few of them, they're going to feature a red inner core in the NGC holder. And by the way, they're using the 10-point grading scale NGCX system on these coins to help kind of tie in the folks that do comic books and sports cards, where the 10-point grading scale is much more prominent. I plan on doing the interview on Friday. It will be uploaded Friday afternoon. We're going to get kind of like the skinny, and I want you guys to post below all the questions that you may have about it. Now, there's a number of you that have your reservations, right? And that's fine. You know, it's like $600. Man, that's a lot of money to spend on a relatively unknown. But again, if you got questions about it, you know, you want to know more, it doesn't matter. You know, take the gloves off and really deliver some of those hard hitting kind of journalistic questions that normally you would reserve back because you've never met the guy. You know, and be honest, be brutally honest. If you guys have questions about the product, let us know. I don't want, you know, you to come up and say, oh yeah, this is a sham, a scam, or whatever like that. You don't know that because we've never seen the product. I have every intention of buying one of these, and then I'm gonna end up giving away a couple of the coins in the product. All right, probably the common and uncommon coin in the product to my viewers. So that's also something to be on the lookout for. But it's going to be a lot of fun. This I've known about since late last year. There's been a lot of buzz ever since I dropped my video. There's been a lot of people on social media talking about Vaultbox, not only myself, but there are other content creators discussing it as well. And your boy Blue, got the firsthand, the first interview with one of the founding members of Vaultbox, and we're really going to get to the bottom of it. His deal is full transparency. There needs to be full transparency in this sort of product. Now, it's a mystery product, so the transparency is, you know, we put 3 coins of these various tiers, and, you know, it's going to be whatever you receive, you know. But rest assured, you could always go into the website if you wanted to see what the actual value of some of those coins are. Take a look what's in there, and then go online and then compare it. So that way you guys can get an idea of what the floor is and what the ceiling is, right? It's a little bit of doing homework rather than being handed all the information on the silver platter. You could very easily begin the process yourself. So go ahead and post your comments below, your questions. I'm going to be using all the questions that you provide for the basis of this interview with Mr. Donan coming up again this Friday. It's only a couple days away, so go ahead and post them below. And we're going to get to the bottom of the first mystery packed box of coins. The first, I would say, important, most relevant release, bar none, that we have seen in numismatics. And it could be a big deal. We'll see. You know, based off of what I've talked with him preliminary, is he plans on expanding on this. He's going to do older vintage US type series. He's also going to do a series on ancients as well for that crowd. So there's going to be a lot of different things here that we're going to see based off of the success of Series 1. Will determine on how successful the subsequent other series are going to be from this point forward. But a lot of thought and creativeness went into this. A lot of that element of the chase and the mystery is fully involved there, because what we've seen on the sports card side of things is that there is a belief that these big companies like Topps and Panini are sending their juiced, loaded product to certain breakers and certain customers who order large volumes, like they're big customers, and they have to reward them by giving them, oh, we're going to give you a juice case of National Treasures football or whatever it is. That's going to have like the biggest rookies and like NFL shields and things like that. We're not going to see it with Vaultbox because there's no serial number or any sort of like documentation on the box itself to tie in the inventory in the box to that serial number, which I think is cool. And that's the company really caring about sharing the experience all throughout a wide bandwidth. So let's see what happens. So I hope to hear from you guys. Go ahead and load up the comment section with all of your questions that you may have, and then we're going to get to the bottom of Vaultbox. And that's it. That's all I got for you. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next coin video.